have a 2-page to-do list for my shop launch. I have it sectioned into categories. So I have one for like design, so things that I am designing on like my iPad kind of situation. I have a section for clay. I have to sand all of these and paint them and glaze them. So these are prototypes. Like my swords that I made, I was testing how I wanted to be able to do them. I really want to go to the library and have a 3D printed cutter made so I can easily cut out the background, because I cut these out by hand and they're not consistent. Having a cutter would just make it easier for me to do like multiple all at once. So I need to sand these, paint them, and like see where I'm at, see what more I need to make, how many more I should make. I also have this little charm that I'm making for Forrest's birthday. It's just a little heart and it says forever, and then it has the year that we met on the back of it. So it would be cute. I thought he might like to wear it. I also have to start on a bandana commission that I got. I'm trying something new. So hopefully that doesn't take me too long. I need to get out some tester yarn and test the pattern on a yarn, like on something different that's not like the yarn that I got specifically for my customer's project. I really want to make thank you cards to put into all of my orders. I got 2 things crossed off this very long list already, and if I started on the thank you cards, I might actually be able to finish that today too, because I think I would just go ahead and print them off, because I could easily just print them. And I mean, I could use my paper cutter to cut them, or I could get out my silhouette. I don't know if I want to bust my silhouette machine out yet. I haven't figured out a space of where I want to put it. I pretty much packed everything because we were planning on moving, and then the move got pushed back because we're trying to just get on our feet and like some stuff taken care of before we're able to sell our house and move. I had packed things away, and now I don't want to unpack all of my wall decorations, which is why my walls are pretty much blank and sad, which I have been considering if I should put a couple of things back up, but I digress. So I think I will at least make the thank you cards, possibly print, and then I think if I cut them, I might cut them with like a paper cutter or like by hand for now, because I don't really want to dig out my silhouette just to cut thank you cards. We'll see. Also, Forrest's birthday is this Wednesday. Today's Sunday. His birthday is this Wednesday, September 10th. And I am throwing him a little bit of a surprise birthday party. So I invited a handful of our friends over, the ones that we just see on a more regular basis, and, you know, maybe a little more of an intimate group. I'm wanting everyone to bring their magic cards because Forrest is obsessed with Magic the Gathering. He loves it. It's one of his favorite things to do. That way he can have just like a big group game of Magic and have fun. A friend and their mom are making the cake, which I think is really sweet. Okay, so I'm sitting here about to make this charm for Forrest's birthday. My friend Moss and their mom are making Forrest's birthday cake, and they just sent me a picture of the cake topper that they are putting on the cake for him. But it's Lego Croak, and it's really cute. If you don't know what a croak is, it's from the Legend of Zelda, like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom series, which is our favorite series in the Legend of Zelda franchise. Yeah, hi. Wanna go outside? Should we go potty? Yeah. Hi, I am going to be working on shop launch stuff today. I have been sick for the past few days, and I have taken the past couple of days off because I have been sick. I really just have to like get back to the grind and do the thing. And yeah, I have been sitting here being like, I just need to finish everything that I have to do like digitally, like on my iPad first before I print anything. And now I'm kind of thinking I might not do that. I think I might just go ahead and start printing and cutting stuff, so I'm not having to do printing and cutting like all in one giant bulk, because that actually might be a little more overwhelming. Plus I kind of just want to start seeing and posting like my actual physical like products. I did make myself another cup of iced coffee. This is decaf. No chewing on the poly mailers. Quit. Get down. Get down, you heathen. And you might be wondering, like, what's the point of drinking coffee if it doesn't have caffeine? And that's because I just love coffee, okay? I love coffee. And when I drink it, even when it's decaf, my brain can pretend that there's caffeine. However, I cannot drink caffeine because I am taking like a concoction of medicine for my mental health and stuff. And drinking caffeine makes me feel so incredibly anxious and shaky. And like, I literally want to use a like peeler, like a potato peeler, to peel my skin off my body, or like to come out of my physical body. So I am also currently working on putting together an email list. I really want to be able to have kind of like an email blog situation to be able to update everyone on like what's going on behind the scenes, what's happening, maybe like some new product that I'm planning on launching soon, like sneak peeks, that kind of stuff. And I want to be able to make it like exclusive for the people who are signed up for my email list. And that is something that I really want to be able to work on today. And I want to be able to take photos of my products to put in my first email I send out. So since I am currently on FMLA leave from my job, I have decided I want to move my work setup and kind of rearrange my desk and clean stuff up and just make more space for art, and also to like put the job out of my mind, because I do just like sit and feel anxious about it a lot. So I think getting my space free of it and just like moving it out of the way, you know, until I either go back to work or get a new job or like whatever. Yeah, I feel like I just need that fresh start of moving it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am being forced to give attention. I haven't felt well. I took a few days off from filming and from working in general, like doing any kind of artwork and stuff. Like I just needed a solid break because I was sick, and then I started my period and I'm in pain. And so yeah, so yesterday I took a shower and I washed my hair and I feel clean and not terrible. And I really wanted to come in here and clean it today and like pick some stuff up. I was gonna listen to an audiobook, but unfortunately, I wasn't thinking about that when I told Forrest to take my phone because he's running to the store. And now I have to figure out what I want to listen to, because I don't want to just sit here in silence, and I wasn't really in the mood for anything I was coming across on YouTube. Although part of me wonders if I should turn on some Aurora to like pump myself up and to kind of motivate myself to get some stuff done. So I think I might do that for just a little bit, and then in case I get bored with it, change it. I don't know. I really want new desk mats. This one, Forrest got me like a couple years ago for Christmas, right around the time I got my setup. And then this one was a gift from my friend Ember, pretty sure. Or is it just a frog one? No, just kidding. I have another one that's cute and it's a frog, but it's really small in comparison to like how big my desk is. It's kind of like this one. It's like thin, but it has eyes on it. It's really cute. And I have this one, but I don't know. I'm feeling like I'm ready for a refresh, even though I can't afford a refresh right now, but like it's there in my mind. I'm thinking about it. I would like to do it. Now that I have cleaned off my desk and I've kind of got like what I think I want the situation layout to be. I think I'm gonna take a break because I'm hot and I'm sweaty. I'm gonna draw for a little bit, and then I think I might play some Town to City and just kind of unwind for the night. We ran some errands earlier today, and I feel like today just has been kind of long. So yeah, I think I'm gonna take a break, and then I think tomorrow I'm gonna get back to it, clean the rest of my office. Dinner time is not for like at least an hour and a half, and she knows this, but this is like a routine where if I'm in my office close to dinner time, she will start just yelling at me until she is fed dinner. And then she eats incredibly fast and then goes and just lays down and is like, okay, great. My aunt is coming in to town, and she's not staying with me the whole time, but she's gonna be staying with me for a little bit. So I need to do some cleaning, besides the fact that I also really just need to deep clean my air fryer because they get gross really fast. So I need to deep clean my air fryer, do some kitchen cleaning. It's pretty much just like my kitchen, and my dishes, mostly because I get depressed and then I don't do any of my dishes and then they like back up. And like Forrest does a lot of the other cleaning, like most of the other cleaning. Like he puts all the laundry away and like cleans the litter boxes and takes care of all the yard work. So it's kind of like a trade-off. Like he cleans mostly everything else and I clean the kitchen, except for when I don't clean the kitchen because I'm depressed. So here we are. However, that was not the point. That was just a little rant. And now I'm going to show you, I printed off some samples, well, like a test page of my business cards as well as my bookmarks. And I'm really excited because they came out very, very well. Look how good these look. And I have it, you know, obviously set up where it's going to get cut in the printer, and they will be front and back. So, and like to test it, I always just like do this to see if they line up with each other, and like they're slightly off, which is frustrating. That's okay. That's okay. This was a test. I guess these could potentially be like oopsie ones for now. And then after I cut them, I'll see how they look, and then I will reassess the layout of like how I have it. This is going to be the back side where it's, you know, obviously the thank you part. And I did notice that some of the text on here is a little messed up, and I might need to like go back and fix the font or whatever. But everything else, it came out looking really nice. And then on the back side, it's going to be basically a little mini print of my logo minus my name. I just thought this would be like a cute little print and a good little incentive to be like, hi, here's a free print. And then on the back of it, you can check out the rest of my stuff. Cool. And then I also left a blank space so I could write in y'all's names. That way, you know, it's a little personalized, a little thank you from me to you, because I appreciate all of you and I think it'd be fun. My printer officially was like, please replace the ink. So I replaced at least the cyan, because it said that that was the one that needed to be replaced. So I replaced it, and it was like under maintenance. This might take about 4 minutes. I'm like, why does it take 4 minutes after changing the ink? I don't know. That's crazy. This is a new printer. This is like a nicer printer than any printer I've ever had. So I just don't want to break it or do anything wrong, but hopefully changing the ink will make it not scream at me. So, and I mean, like, I'm impressed because I feel like what I already printed came out pretty good quality. I also might be procrastinating going and doing my dishes a little bit, just a smidge. I just don't wanna. So maybe if this hurries up and updates, I can print off some more bookmarks. I probably won't print any more thank you cards until I need to, mostly because I want to be able to save my ink for products, and that way if I run out of ink, I will be able to handwrite thank you cards. Not a big deal. Like, it doesn't have to be some super awesome fancy stuff. That way, like, my ink goes towards like my actual product and not just my business cards, you know what I mean? Oh, that didn't even seem like 4 minutes. I guess it was either faster than it said it was going to be, or I procrastinate really well and just don't even notice the time. I'm going to try to reconfigure my bookmark situation and figure out exactly what the deal is with that, so I can figure out how to get it lined up perfectly, because that's always been my issue, printing front and back. And maybe it's because I didn't like turn it the correct way. I'm not sure. I don't know. That needs more troubleshooting as well, but maybe I'll test some stickers or something. Also, to get myself in the mood for cleaning, I think I'm actually gonna turn on some K-pop Demon Hunter and just jam out. I feel like that's usually what helps me, is turning on some fun music. So time to party and clean and maybe print off more things, and I don't know, maybe I'll set you guys up in here and you can babysit the printer for me while I clean. Yes, little gargoyle. She's like, yeah, feed me. Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's get this day started, huh? You want breakfast? Get down. So I've made a little to-do list of things that I want to accomplish today. However, I have also had a sudden desire to do a little bit of a side quest because of my friend Moss. We have been talking about this one print-on-demand site where you can get like acrylic keychains and stuff like that made. And as much as I really want to keep things mostly handmade, there are some just really cute things on there, like standees and whatnot, that I'm like, ugh, I would really love to make something like that. So I am thinking about also opening that as well on the side. I think some of the options are so cute. So it's like you can order, you know, my handmade stuff, of course, but I think I would also like to offer that because I would want those things. So I might also go off on a little side quest to do that today. I think I'm gonna start with laminating my frog stickers though, get that out of the way, get those cutting, and then once those are cutting, I can print off more stickers, which is what I plan to do. And then I think from there, I might work on some crochet. And also, I am I'm thinking about redoing my business cards. I've got this like felt covered squeegee for my laminate, which is a new thing for me, so hopefully I don't mess it up. And I'm really thinking that I want this like sparkly one for my frogs. I think it's just fitting. Oh, well, clearly I have some of my first round of oopsie stickers, like this one that didn't get covered all the way. This one's got a bubble in it. Oh no, it's not a bubble. It's a cat hair. So unfortunately, instead of only 4 stickers being oopsie stickers from this, it's going to be all of them because the silhouette, like, it just was cutting in the wrong spot and I literally could not find the cancel button, which was so frustrating. So, and it didn't even cut all the way through. Like, it didn't even cut all the way through. So I'm still gonna have to cut these by hand. And then I'll just sell all of them as oopsies because they're gonna have the like scratches on the front from like the blade of the silhouette. I don't know, I'm really frustrated and I don't understand what the problem is, but maybe I need to like do like a test paper or something and orient it. I'm not sure. I don't know, it's frustrating though. I was like fully on the verge of a crash out and I needed to take a break, and I did. I ate a little bit of food. I'm rethinking my business cards because like printing them this dark all the time for a lot of them, for like the thank you cards, I feel like would use a lot of ink. So I was considering not doing a background on them like that. It's just unfortunate because I think it's really cute, but I need to be like more practical. I just had an idea to possibly use this like design Like, what if I just made the cards a circle, just like the actual picture itself, and then I just made my thank you stuff fit into that? I'm gonna try that, and hopefully that will work. Honestly, I didn't think that this is where I was going to end this video, but I do think this might be where I end the video for the week. I just need a break, need a small break. My family coming into town was really nice, and getting to see them was nice. I really just want to do my thing for a little bit, get some rest, and come back hopefully tomorrow, or maybe even the day after tomorrow, feeling a little more refreshed and ready for more work. Because I really do want to get some of this stuff done. Like, I'm really excited to launch. I'm so excited to launch. And it's like, maybe that's part of the stress, right? Or like why I feel guilty is because I'm like, if I just like push myself, I would be so close. I'd be so close to being ready to launch. But because I have to take breaks, it feels like it's taking longer. But if I don't take a break, I know I'm going to hit a point where I just won't work for like a solid week, and I can't do that. So this is me taking care of myself so that I can take care of this space and this business. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. All right, stay odd. It's a little frog butt.